Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile, he has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to see whether he'll be allowed to operate more like an inside forward, because that's when he seems to be at his most productive.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So off we go then. James. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cleared away.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hall. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Jiku gets it away. Bellingham. And it's James. Now the cross. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Otoy moved on forwards. Semenyo. Kudus. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Kudus! And the ball's come loose here. And it's lofted through here. Yehi, Hall, Jordan Henderson. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jiku, pinged towards the front line. James, Colwell, Bellingham. Played towards the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Semenyo. Crossed into the box. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Jiku does really well to win the ball there. Semenyo. Can he spark a counter here? Otoy. And the shot! And he's done it!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Ghana make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Gehi shifted upfield. Rice. Gehi. And he goes cross-field. And it's James. And it's been played through. Danger averted for now. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Kane. Herring after the ball here. Foden. No foul, says the referee. He's in a good position. Gordon! James. Caresses it through. And that has been cleared. Hall. Rice. Rice stood his ground strongly. That is lovely. Time to deliver. And the shot's on here. Foden! That comes as a mighty relief. And it's Partey. He's having a shot!
Partey made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Colwell aim forwards. Jordan Henderson. Henderson gently done. And it's played forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Rice. Hall. Oh, it's played into the area. Semenyo was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gehi makes the interception. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Ghana got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Rice. England are already 2 behind. Awful start. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter.
Ghana. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see.
Could be danger here. Tries to get it clear. Rice. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Partey did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Clipped into space. Now it's Kudus. Very nicely done. Kudus. Now the ball in. Gets it away. Hall. And it's Kane. And he's managed to get free. Out to the left it goes. Gordon. Bellingham. And here's Foden. He's in a great position. There are a few waiting for it. Gordon. Hall. Bellingham. England have reclaimed it. James crosses. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Foden. And it's Hall. And here's Kane. Salisu spread out to the left. Kudus aim forwards. Foden. And here's Kane. Gordon played out towards the right wing. In by James. And he's there to get rid. And the shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Gahey cuts out the pass. Colwell. Hall. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Over to the left. Hall, now here's the delivery. No, that's not going to find its target. Salisu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hall. Bellingham. Odoi with the clearance. Out for a throw. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rice. That's really well cleared. Moved on forwards. James. James. He has found a way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Real chance! It's anyone's ball now. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Partey have it back and can go again. Now it's Gordon. Gordon! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And here's Kudus. Kudus laid out to the left flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Cleared away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that has been cleared. Partey, and he's gone backward here. Partey. And here's Semenyo. Gehi. So what can they make of this? England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Odoi shifted upfield. Gordon. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. James goes short. Partey wins the duel this time. Partey making good progress on the right-hand side. Semenyo. Semenyo, backward it goes. And it's Partey. Partey spread out to the left. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. James chips it through. Defending of the desperate variety. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. Looking here to chip it through. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kudus, that's a delicate pass. Gehi gets it clear. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
James looks to the other side. Rice. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aimed in towards the centre. And they can counter here. Semenyo gently done. Semenyo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hall. Driven forward. James. Jordan Henderson. Bellingham. Gehi, and it's played forward. Rice. Kane. Rice. Rice chooses to go cross-field, and it's James. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Hit into the middle. Jiku is there, and he can get that clear. Kane, and a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Gordon, and that's aimed into the middle. And they've got rid. So who's he picking out? Back in once more. Tries to get it clear. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Gordon. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Back into the middle.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kudus, can he finish? Rice, head over towards the opposite flank. England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Bellingham. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bellingham. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Colwell. Gordon. Out to the left it goes. Hall. That's tidy. Foden. He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Semenyo, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yehi, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. And here's Bellingham. This might spell danger. And it's Hall. England are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Nice-looking ball. Chance for a shot! Cleared away. Aim forwards. Well-timed, excellent interception. Yehi. James. Colwell. Rice. Over to the left. Gordon. Hall. Rice. Bellingham has created one goal already. It's Kane! Yes, it's there!
England, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Ourselves a real game here.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Now it's Kane. Otoy moved on forwards. Kudus. Can he deliver? Colwell forwards and with intent. And it's Bellingham. He is through here. And here's Bellingham. Foden. Foden. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! Partey. Do have a chance to counter here. He's away! And it's Partey. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Abdul Samed. That's an excellent interception. Rice. Hall. And he goes cross-field. Colwell. Yehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Colwell forwards and with intent. Kudus. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Partey shifted upfield. Now it's Kudus. Colwell looks to the other side. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Hall. Yehi. Kane. Bellingham. Foden. And it's James. James crosses. Semenyo can get it clear. And here's Gordon. Now it's Rice. He's got away. Abdul Samed. And it's half-time here. England are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Kudus. And now the breakaway. Semenyo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. James. Now it's Foden. Abdul Samed, gently done. Well, they can break here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Bellingham, and here's Gordon. Turns and goes back. Played into the middle. The referee has given a corner. Moved on forwards. Kudus. Odoi played into space. Rice, and it's played forward. Foden. Bellingham. James. And here's Foden. He has found the way through. Gets a good foot in there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, perfectly measured that. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Abdul Samed. And it's played. Diving header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Gordon. And it's Hall. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Out to the right. James. Aimed in towards the centre. Gordon. Deflected behind for a corner kick. stop from the keeper.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Odoi attempts a clearance. Henderson. James played with finesse. England can try it again now. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Hall. Gordon. Hall. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hall. Partey. Aim forwards. Gehi tries to clear and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Kudus. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. Hall. Odoi. Partey. Odoi. Partey. Semenyo. Kudus! Same again, same outcome.
Ghana really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Foden. Played out to the right. In by James. It's a throw-in. Another throw-in. Jiku attempts a clearance. Bellingham done delicately. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Showing good feet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Gehi played towards the other side. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, oh, good spread. And here's Bellingham. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Takes a shot! He'll try to keep this alive. Kane is flagged offside. Kudus. That is a great pick out. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Hall. Rice. Foden. Bellingham. Gordon ploughing through the middle. Foden tries a deft little ball. Odoi is there and he can get that clear. James plays it short. Tries to get it clear. Rice. Out to the left it goes. He's found it in acres of space. Lovely. Shoots! Oh, nicely intercepted. James. And it's Kane. Into the channel. Can he latch on to this? Abdul Samed forwards and with intent. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. It's Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Salisu up towards the front line. James. Forward it goes. Foden. Foden played out towards the right wing. James crosses. Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gordon! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Hall. Jordan Henderson. Kane shapes to shoot! That's a lovely, neat pass. Kudus. That's very neat. Played in deep. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Gently done. James. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a nicely weighted pass. Odoi pulls it back. Rice gets rid without sophistication. And it's Partey. Bellingham. James. Muscular approach does pay off here. That has been cut short. Ghana desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. And here's Kudus. Kudus laid out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Abdul Samed. Abdul Samed is fouled. And that's a good ball. And it's Kudus. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kudus! It's hit the crossbar. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Semenyo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pickford sends that a long way. And back to the keeper they go. Has a look and plays it forward. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Kane. Moved on forwards. Partey. Salisu. And it's played forward. Gehi gets over and intercepts. Hall. Hall forwards and with intent. Partey played out to the right. Odoi. Gordon wins the duel this time. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Semenyo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Semenyo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
So here comes a substitution. Rice. Burn. Gehi. Burn. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. Kane, out to the left it goes. Burn, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Adoy, aim forwards. Rice. Rice going full tilt down the left. Played into space out wide. Proves too strong. Kudus driving on and making good progress. Burn gets across to intercept that. Jordan Henderson. Bellingham. Foden. James. Can he get onto this? Foden. Kane. Decent chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And again! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Kane. Partey. That's really well manoeuvred.
Ghana really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
England desperately searching for the winner here. Semenyo. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jordan Henderson.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Ghana really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, this looks sharp. Calmly anticipates. Colwill. And it's James.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Gordon. Bellingham. Chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a go.
England making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Great. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Kane. Out to the right. Foden. And the finish! And he's there to get it away. Gehi. That's a good run down the left. Kane. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Deftly away. Kudus does really well to win the ball there. Jiku. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Burn. Gordon. Kane. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, that was very necessary.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now that's well seen too. Kyle Walker. Yehi. Rice. And he cuts out the supply. Odoi, gently done. He's found some space. That looks a good cross. Now it's Partey. Over to the left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Five minutes left on the clock. Colwell shifted upfield. Foden does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Moved on forwards. That's going to go a long way. Referee's given a throw. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Odoi can get it clear. Yehi. They are right into last chance territory.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's neat.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Burn.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Bellingham head out towards the right wing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gordon. Burn. Gordon. Burn has it in a wide position. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Ghana, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
cleared away. Yehi, and it's Henderson. England don't have many options and time is running out. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's played forward. He's big chance! Shot a goal! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And now he has two. Ghana take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Foden picks it up out wide. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. But there's going to be another change here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Now it's Foden. Great chance! Burn. England have to get it into the box and quickly. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Rice clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Now it's Semenyo. Colwell cuts it out. And it's Partey. Bellingham does well to get it back. Jordan Henderson, aim forwards. Rice. Yehi. Rice. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on